Hey gamers, welcome to The Game Perfect, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. My name is Karma, and in today's video, we'll be covering some of the best PC, PlayStation, and Xbox games of all time, Episode 3. Before we start, a quick shout out to all the people who have been showing love to this series. It's seriously overwhelming. Thank you. Now, without wasting any seconds, let's dive right into it. Horizon Zero Dawn, Complete Edition, released 7th of August 2020 on PC and PlayStation. This one is one of my personal favorite games that I adore for its graphics. Here, you get to help Aloy in her legendary quest to solve the mysteries of her world, which is actually being ruled by deadly machines. You know, something like the Terminator, but a little more advanced. Our fearless protagonist is an outcast from her tribe.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child?
As she tries to uncover her past, she also discovers her destiny in the process. She unleashes devastating, tactical, and super cool, some of the coolest attacks on the machines. The game even has multiple awards to its name. It is one of the best action role-playing games out there. And, of course, the open world element is undeniable. This complete expansion includes the Frozen Wilds, featuring new lands, skills, weapons, and machines.
Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned.
Ready or Not, released the 18th of December 2021 on PC.
With over 66 countries around our world contributing to the campaign, Void is honored by the diverse and passionate community surrounding the game.
This one is an intense, tactical, first-person shooter that depicts a modern-day world in which SWAT police units are called to defuse hostile and confronting situations. To push the bar further with realism, this game models ballistic penetration, ricochet, Kevlar, and plate dynamics, as well as projectile expansion and momentum. You'll get to explore a deep and involved weapon handling and player maneuvering system, geared towards providing officers with an unprecedented level of control over their situational effectiveness. With access to over 60 unique items, players are given the tools to tackle any situation. Given the graphic nature of the game and the gritty realism it portrays, the game is for mature audiences.
Collaborating with law enforcement, Void Interactive's goal is to create an authentic and accurate tactical experience with Ready or Not.
I would also strongly recommend that people who have experienced personal traumatic events from criminal violence, hostage situations, or terrorism refrain from playing. Borderlands 3, released on March 13th, 2020, on the PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Mac OS.
I'm always looking for a fight. A fight for justice. A fight for what's right. But at this point, I'd settle for anyone who doesn't run.
Oh, thank you, thank you!
Here, blast through new worlds and enemies as one of 4 brand new Vault Hunters, the ultimate treasure-seeking badasses of the Borderlands, each with deep skill trees, abilities, and customization. Play solo or join with friends to take on insane enemies, score loads of loot, and save your home from the most ruthless cult leaders in the galaxy. You'll get to stop the fanatical Calypso twins from uniting the bandit clans and claiming the galaxy's ultimate power. Only you, a thrill-seeking Vault Hunter, have the arsenal and allies to take them down. It's bazillions of guns and gadgets. Every fight is an opportunity to score new gear. Firearms with self-propelling bullet shields. Check. Rifles that spawn fire-spewing volcanoes. Obviously. Guns that grow legs and chase down enemies while hurling verbal insults. Yeah, got that too.
Listen, gorgeous. I've had a lot of jobs in my day. Janitor. Exterminator. Plumber.
Halo, the Master Chief Collection, released the 18th of December 2021 on PC.
How would you live your life? live your life differently.
It has a total of 6 Halo games, namely Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST Campaign, and Halo 4. This equates to 67 campaign missions with our favorite Spartan and your favorite difficulty skull. I'm honestly a fan of the different types of weapons they offer in Halo. You can play multiplayer as well. In fact, there are more than 120 multiplayer maps available. There are countless ways to play with community-created Forge content. It's not just a collection of some of the best first-person shooters ever made, it's a great redemption story too. Also, you can pop off headshots with the battle rifle much more easily than with the controller. Seriously, that helps.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kinda seems like it.
Hitman 3 released the 20th of January 2021 on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and Google Stadia.
A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets.
Death patiently waits for the next victim as Agent 47 sweeps them one by one in a classic clean fashion. You'll get to become the bald, silent killer who can make any kill or headshot look as natural as possible. The events are interdependent, from a skyscraper in Dubai to the colorful streets of Chongqing and the vineyards of Mendoza. Each location looks meticulously crafted, with an extremely high level of fidelity. The game is hella replayable as well. You can be anywhere in the world for your next most creative kill, but always remember, you'll always have one shot.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do.
Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout Complete Edition released 7th of August 2020 on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. Come on, you must have stumbled on this one already. Or should I say, it fell on you from somewhere? Stupid jokes aside, it is one of the most streamed games ever. And why not? YouTubers and Twitch streamers had a lot of fun making content around this game. Even if you don't plan to create content, you can still have loads of fun with your friends, or even without them, in case you don't have any. It's a massively multiplayer party game, and there will be up to 60 players on the map already. Well, the plot is simple. Contestants go through round after round of chaos and fall until the one victor remains. The obstacles are bizarre, the levels are crazy, and the laws of physics, they actually don't work here. Raft, released the 23rd of May 2018 on PC, Linux, and Android. Here, your mission is to survive an epic oceanic adventure across a treacherous sea. You'll find yourself trapped on a small raft with nothing but a hook made of old plastic, a vast ocean, and limitless dangers of uncertainty. You can hop in with your friends and gather resources and build stuff to stay alive. It's much like designing your very own floating home. You can use the hook to catch the debris and that float by, but beware, thirst and hunger ain't your only enemy. Man-eating sharks are eager to end your voyage as well. You can dive through and also craft weapons and stuff. As you progress, your simple mission of staying alive gives you the skills required to turn the wreckage into a marvelous mansion. State of Decay 2. Juggernaut Edition released the 20th of January 2021 on PC and Xbox. This is an open-world survival fantasy game set just after the zombie apocalypse. Your small community of survivors seek to rebuild a corner of civilization, and you get to make all the decisions about how that happens. You decide who to recruit to your team, where to settle your community, how to fortify and upgrade your base, and when it's time to move to greener pastures. You select which survivor to bring along on a scavenging run for the food and ammo you need, and who you'll use to fight off the zombies attacking your base. You choose how you'll deal with other people who move into your town. Will you be friendly and welcoming? Or will you aggressively defend your territory? Vampire Survivors released 7th of August 2020 on PC, PlayStation, Android, Mac, and Linux. Are any of you guys into gothic horror games? No? Well, it ain't that bad. And please, do not judge by the graphics before having a look at this. See that over positivity? So, this one is a roguelike shoot-'em-up video game developed and published by Luca Galante, also known as Ponkel. The gameplay is really minimal, but man, it's addictive. There's no place to hide. All you do is try to survive a cursed night and get as much gold as possible for the next survivor before death inevitably puts an end to your struggles. The game is still in the early access, but still packs a lot of in-game items and weapons. It supports a mouse, controller, or even touchscreen, as it's available for Android as well. Cool! Portal 2, released the 19th of April 2011 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Mac OS, Linux, and Nintendo.
Oh, good. There you are. Let's get started.
Portal 2 draws from the award-winning formula of innovative gameplay, story, and music that earned the original Portal over 70 industry accolades and created a cult following. The single-player portion of Portal 2 introduces a cast of dynamic new characters, a host of fresh puzzle elements, and a much larger set of devious test chambers. Players will explore never-before-seen areas of the Aperture Science Labs and be reunited with GLaDOS, the occasionally murderous computer companion who guided them through the original game. The game's two-player cooperative mode features its own entirely separate campaign with a unique story, test chambers, and 2 new player characters. This new mode forces players to reconsider everything they thought they knew about portals. Success will require them to not just act cooperatively, but to think cooperatively. That's it for this video, guys. Let us know a game that you liked in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a big fat like on the video. And last but not least, drop your suggestions on how we can increase our videos. See you in the next one. Till then, Karma signing off. Peace.